Hey there, it's Jimmy from the AI Strategy Lab. So today I wanted to demo a tool for you called n8n Wizard. And if you like doing workflows by hand, by step, this video is not for you. You can just move on. This tool called n8n Wizard is a tool that transforms your ideas into n8n workflow using plain text. So it's sort of like vibe coding for n8n workflows. Now I did a video on this using Claude and vibe coding that, which you can check that out if you would prefer to use that. But this tool does pretty much the exact same thing. So if you check out the homepage here, transform ideas into n8n workflows. We're going to go over here and test this out and generate some workflows so we can see how this works, the different features. The first thing I'm going to generate is I'm going to say we have an Airtable for support tickets and stuff. It's pending forever. We need something that emails the person assigned. If it's been 48 plus hours, people are falling through the cracks. So we'll let this build something. And, if you've got clients you're working with, or you build workflows for yourself, or for whatever reason, maybe you're in a business, this can save you tons of time, as I've been using this quite a bit here, and it generates them very, very well. And we'll see what the output is of this particular one, and we'll kind of go through it. And then we'll try a couple others here so we can see what the output's like. As this generates, we'll just give it a second. All right, as you can see, it has output here in the all familiar canvas of n8n. I happen to like dark mode, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it over. And looks like there's a notepad here that tells you what the how it works and what the setup instructions are. It looks like it's got a schedule trigger. Let's take a look at it. It looks like it's set up to go on a cron job. So it's got a cron job set up there. Set up your Airtable here, formatting node, and then goes here. Let's just add something to this. So let's say add a node at the end for Gmail to my email address, and have it say subject complete, and in the body this is done. I'm just making something up here, so it will go and build that. All right, here we have the same workflow. It's labeled it version 2, and it's added this send completion email at the end. There it is. Send to 8. The message is this is done. The subject is complete, just as we asked. So that's great. But let's say hey, I don't like what it did there. We have a history tab here, so we can go and restore the previous version here. Here you go. So it's just restored it back to how I wanted it. Let's say I want to go back to v2. I can just restore to v2 here. There you go. So it keeps a version history, which is very nice here. So let's go and click this here, and let's do a new session, and let's do something a little bit more complicated here. So I'm going to say I do competitive research all of the time. I want to send a company name to a Telegram bot and have it scrape their site, LinkedIn, recent news, pricing info, and give me a full competitor report in Notion. This has a whole lot of different nodes involved here, so let's see what we create here. All right, as you can see, it has completed here, and it's created quite a complex workflow here. It's got our Telegram trigger at the beginning here. It's got acknowledgements. Here we've got different scraping approaches here. Scrape LinkedIn, recent news, pricing. So you'd have to obviously set all these up in your n8n instance. So here we go. So why don't we just copy this JSON here, and then we'll come over to the n8n instance here, and you can just paste it right in here and get to work on it. It looks like we've got a generate report here or an AI agent set up all the way to the Notion database. So it's pretty much what was asked for there. So it's great. So another feature here is, let's go to a new session here. And another feature is you can actually load in existing workflows if you want to vibe code those, right? So let's see, I've got this one. I've done the video on this YouTube description building tool. Let's load this in here. There you go. So this is the description building tool. So let's just make something up. I've got my standard template content here. We're going to take this, and I'm going to say add to the standard template content a link to this n8n wizard. Okay, so add to the standard template content a link to the n8n wizard AI product. See what happens. All right, looks like it has finished up here, and we will check this node here. All right, and there we have it. So it added this additional n8n wizard AI link into the list here. So super cool. Some things that we'll talk about here that I have noticed. Number one, it does take a little bit of time to generate. So if you've used any kind of vibe coding platform, you'll notice that it could take a little bit of time as it is processing a lot of information, but it does come back with some rich information typically. Number two, for me, this is not a means to an end. It is more a starting point for me as it relates to my own workflow. So I use this tool just to get me started. Sometimes I kind of have the idea and I don't necessarily want to think through all the different steps. And this is a great thing to sort of get me started. So I'll just type in the information and, that I'm looking for, the business requirements or something, and I will put them in there and it will sort of get me going. And then I can paste it over into an n8n workflow and builder, and then I'll just vibe code it or fix it from there. So that's number two. So it's just kind of a starting point. It's not really the means to the end. So look, if you love content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.